Hi folks, this video is to illustrate further how liberalism in this country is destroying this nation. Yeah! Back in the 1930s, on the Colorado River between Las Vegas and Phoenix, the government decided to build a dam, and it was called Hoover Dam. Let me tell you something about this dam. It was built in the middle of a desert, no roads, not a thing was there. They had to construct roads. They had to divert the river so they can build a dam. They had to build a city nearby to house the employees. It was a monumental task, and the equipment was of the 1930s, naturally. It took them 4 years to build that dam. You understand what I'm saying? 4 years to build that dam. And the dam is called the Hoover Dam. Now we go something like 50 years later, and they decide they're going to build a visitor center at the dam. A visitor center. Now remember, the dam 50 years earlier, that took 4 years to build. The visitor center 50 years later took 9 years to build. More than twice the time it took to build that huge dam to build the visitor center. Well, that's because you have environmental impact studies. That's because you have unions to deal with, slews and volumes of government regulations. Oh yeah, a whole bunch of that stuff which wasn't paramount in the 1930s. 4 years to build a huge dam. 9 years to build a little bitty visitor center. And that's liberalism at work in this country. Now here, it gets a little better now. Going across the dam is a 2-lane highway. And that was built in the 1930s. I think it was Route 93 from Phoenix to Las Vegas. It was sufficient, because who was going to Las Vegas back then? It was nothing but a desert town. Well, Las Vegas right now is really a mega for tourists. So that road gets pretty crowded, plus the people visiting the dam. Now, since 9/11, the government was afraid that the dam may be blown up by them there terrorists. So they rerouted the highway to build the bridge downriver so the traffic can travel across the bridge, and you can probably see the dam from the bridge if you're not in your car. Pedestrian traffic can. Here, look at the bridge. But once again, this bridge took longer to build than it did the whole gosh darn dam. You know something? Could you imagine if we had to build a pyramid today as they did in Egypt? However long it took to build those pyramids, it'll take 4 or 5 times longer today. And what is it? Some of those cathedrals in Europe took like 100 years to build. It'd take us 1,000 years today to build one of those cathedrals with all the regulations we have in these here United States of America. Due to liberalism, the mental order, and political correctness. All right, folks. See ya. God bless you. God bless America. And God bless the nation you happen to be in. See ya.
We are spring.